Good morning again, people. It's Charlie and welcome back to another video on the Chatting Leeds YouTube channel. Hope you're all doing well as always. It's time for your next instalment of Bite-Size Leeds, all the latest goings on in the wonderful world of Leeds United Football Club. But just before I get into it, the message is always going to be the same, people. Smash that like button. Please subscribe if you're brand new. We're so close to hitting 1,000 subscribers on the channel. If you could do me a solid and hit that subscribe button, it would be greatly appreciated. And also share all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And let's get into the video, people. So then, guys, let's get into it. First up, obviously, this one's a player that I've spoken about on a previous upload, but the more the name keeps getting mentioned, the higher likely it looks like that Leeds United will actually bring this player in, and that's Ross Barkley from Chelsea. Apparently, it's highly likely that Leeds will get this deal done in this window, and it will be a loan deal until the end of the season. I'm not sure if there's going to be an option to buy clause in there or not, but it will definitely be a loan deal. Nothing like concrete from Sky Sports or anything like that, but there's a few outlets now that are reporting that this one is the most likely signing that Leeds are going to make this month, which, again, a lot of people are a bit mixed on Ross Barkley. I would take him, just based on his form in the top flight. I think when he came to Leeds initially, a few years ago now, he was played out of position, so he didn't really play great. I think he only featured in about 14 games. He didn't really do much. I think he was at Everton at the time. He's improved greatly since then. Obviously, he's at Chelsea now. He was on loan at Aston Villa last season and he did really well for them. And I feel like he is the type of player that could come in and improve Leeds United's midfield and just add an extra body in that midfield in terms of depth and everything. And I do feel like he would be an amazing signing. Whether it's going to happen or not is another thing. Like I said, there's no concrete sources like from Sky, from TalkSport, anything like that. But it's a name that just keeps getting mentioned, and apparently this one is the most likely signing that Leeds United will make, as I've said. So I thought I'd touch upon it again and just, hit me up in the comments, guys. Again, would you be happy with the signing of Ross Barkley? I think I would be now. I feel like he's a great physical presence in that midfield, and I feel like playing week in, week out, he can be a great asset to Leeds United. Moving on to another name that's been linked with Leeds United in the summer, I think he was as well. But the reason why I'm going to touch upon him now is because the fee that he is worth now is considerably less than what he was in the summer, and that is Calgary midfielder, I think that's how you pronounce it, Nathitan Nandez. Now, in the summer when Leeds inquired about him, he was worth £30 million, which is why I think Leeds United didn't go for it back then, as they felt that it may have been, a lot to pay on one player, even though they ended up paying £25 million for James. But anyway, they didn't go for it at the time. Now, Calgary are saying that if he is to leave this month due to his contract situation, that he would be worth £16.6 million, which is considerably less than the 30 that was originally put to Leeds United back in the summer. Now, again, another midfielder, another technically gifted player, and another player that would be a huge asset to Leeds if the deal happens. Do I think it's going to happen? I'll be honest, I'm not sure. I think it's unlikely. But, again, the price has been cut down. So, Orton may have a look at this and think, is it maybe better to bring in Nandez for a reduced price, or to bring in Barkley on loan? Again, hit me up in the comments. Would you prefer to see Barkley on a 6-month loan or Nandez on a permanent deal. I know it sounds obvious that you would take the deal on a permanent rather than a loan for Barkley, but Barkley's proven in this Premier League. Nandez isn't, so they may see it as a risk. I, for one, would take either of them or both. I think it'd be great to just have some depth in this squad for a change, wouldn't it? But yeah, the next one that I want to touch upon is Blackburn striker Ben Brereton Diaz. Now, since this guy has started playing for Chile internationally, he is a player that has just excelled and excelled and excelled. He's already on 20 plus goals in the championship with about 8 or 9 assists, which is unbelievable numbers in such a tough physical league. Now, Blackburn have set their asking price to Leeds and any other team that may be interested in him. He is a name that's been linked with Leeds, so I thought I'd touch upon him. They want 30 million. Now, I would be very, very surprised if Leeds United was to pay £30 million for a championship striker. The reason I say that is I'm not disputing his talent and his form so far this season. He has been amazing from what I've seen. But this is the first season where he's kind of hit these numbers. So there is obviously the element of doubt that it could just be a one-season wonder. Which may sound a bit disrespectful towards him, but it's just facts. Like, he could be a one-season wonder. If we bought him for that much, he would be expected to start probably ahead of Bamford. I'm not saying he should be, but for the price we're bringing him in, the wages that he'd probably be on, he would be expecting to play ahead of Bamford, ahead of Rodrigo, ahead of Tyler Roberts, ahead of Dan James, because James can sometimes play up there, and ahead of Joe Gellart. If we sign Diaz or any other striker for that matter, Gellart's development will be affected negatively. Do Leeds fans want to see that? I think the large percentage would say no. I want to see Gellart get better and better in this first team. I don't want us to spend £30 million on a championship striker. I'm just going to put it out there. If we brought him in, then fair enough. We'd need to get behind him. But I just wouldn't. If we're going to spend £30 million on someone, I'd rather spend it on Nandez if they still ask for 30, because at least he's a quality player from a foreign league that's doing it consistently. Diaz has only had this one good season so far, so it would be a huge risk. I don't think it's a risk that Leeds United's board would be willing to take. As I said at the beginning, hit me up in the comment section with all of your thoughts and opinions on everything that I've just gone through there, people. If you've enjoyed this video, then smash the like button. And as I said as well, please subscribe. We're so close to hitting 1,000 subs. That is my main goal for this year, is to hit 1,000 subs. The way that we're going at the minute, we can hopefully hit it soon, but I need your guys' support, so please hit that subscribe button if you're brand new. It would really mean a lot, and I will see you in the next upload, people. Thank you very much for watching.